In the lush countryside of England, where rivers wound like silver threads through rolling green fields, there lived a merchant of great repute named Michael. He was a man of wealth, yet humble in manner and generous in spirit. His home, large and welcoming, was often visited by travelers and traders who admired both his skill and kindness. Yet beneath his success stirred a quiet longing, a desire for a companion whose soul could match his own. Not far from Michael's town, in a village surrounded by orchards and meadows, lived a young woman whose beauty and grace were renowned throughout the region. Her name was Lily, and she was the daughter of a prosperous family, known not just for her charm, but for her intelligence, gentle heart, and unyielding spirit. Lily's face shone with purity, her eyes reflecting the depth of emotions that words could scarcely capture. People often said that her laughter could awaken the flowers and calm the most troubled soul. One fateful day, Michael, on a journey to expand his trade, passed through Lily's village. The sun was warm, and a soft breeze carried the scent of blooming roses. As he rested near the roadside, he saw her tending her garden. Time seemed to pause as their eyes met. There was a spark, fleeting yet undeniable, a silent recognition that spoke of souls destined to meet. Curiosity drew Michael closer, and a conversation began. At first, it was cautious, as strangers often are. But soon the words flowed freely. Michael was enchanted not only by Lily's beauty, but by her intelligence and kindness. Lily, in turn, was captivated by Michael's humility and gentle strength. Days turned into evenings and evenings into nights as they exchanged letters, songs, and whispered thoughts. The world around them faded. All that remained was the growing bond between two hearts. Yet love in those times was never simple. Families and society watched with keen eyes. Lily's father, though noble, was wary of strangers. Michael's position, though respectable, could not immediately secure a place in Lily's family. Their meetings had to be secret, often under the cover of moonlight in orchards or by the riverbank where no one could see. And so the lovers began a journey that would test their courage, patience, and faith in one another. One night, as stars adorned the sky like diamonds on velvet, Michael sat beneath an old oak by the river, thinking of Lily. He recalled her laughter, the cadence of her voice, the way her eyes seemed to see into his very soul. He whispered to the river, "O river, bear witness to my heart. I am bound to her as surely as the night follows the day. Let no misfortune keep us apart." The river, in its eternal patience, seemed to murmur back, carrying his plea to the heavens. Meanwhile, Lily in her room penned her thoughts in a journal. She wrote of longing and hope, of a love that had awakened within her the courage to dream beyond her family home. "Michael," she wrote, "though our paths are constrained by the world, my heart is free, free to belong to you, to trust in what is destined. I shall wait and I shall believe, for love such as ours is not of mere chance, but of fate." Thus, the first chapter of Lily and Michael's love was written, not in grand gestures, but in quiet moments where hearts spoke more clearly than words. Their love was fragile yet fierce, tender yet unwavering, a love that would challenge society, confront the trials of fate, and leave a mark on the countryside that would echo through generations. As the days turned into weeks, Lily and Michael's bond grew stronger. Each encounter, whether by the riverbank, beneath the shade of an apple tree, or in fleeting glimpses at the village market, became a treasure of the heart. They spoke not only of love, but of dreams, of hopes for a life together, free from the constraints that society sought to impose.
Michael, though a man of wealth, had not known the intoxication of such tender emotion. His hands, often busy with trade and accounts, now trembled at the thought of seeing Lily. Every letter he received from her was read and reread, each word memorized as though it contained her very soul. In Lily, he saw not just beauty, but wisdom, courage, and a rare understanding that few could offer. Lily, too, found her heart consumed by Michael. In the quiet of her room, she traced his name in her books, whispered it in prayer, and imagined a life where their love was no longer hidden. Yet she knew the dangers of discovery. Her father, proud of their family standing, would never approve of a relationship with a man, however honorable, who was still a stranger in their village. The lovers devised secret ways to meet. Sometimes Michael sent a trusted servant with a note. Sometimes Lily left a token of her affection beneath a tree along the river. Moonlit nights became their sanctuary. The silver glow seemed to bless their union, illuminating the path between their hearts while the world slept. But secrecy could not last forever. Rumors spread, whispers carried by neighbors who noticed Michael's visits and Lily's longing glances. Though Lily's parents did not yet know the full depth of the love between them, they noticed subtle changes. The soft smiles, daydreams, and restless heart of their daughter. One evening, Michael ventured near Lily's home. He found her sitting by the window, the last rays of sunset caressing her face. Their eyes met, and in that gaze they spoke 1,000 unspoken words: love, hope, fear, and desire. "Michael," Lily whispered, "I fear the world may try to separate us, yet my heart beats only for you." Michael pressed her hands to his lips. "I swear, Lily, no force will come between us. I will find a way for our love to be known as truth, not scandal." Though courageous, dangers grew. Lily's father noticed exchanged glances, letters, and Michael's presence. The lovers' hearts ached, knowing that every stolen moment carried risk. Yet, they found ways to strengthen their bond. Through songs, letters hidden in secret places, and shared laughter and tears. One moonlit night, Michael whispered to the river, "Let my love reach Lily wherever she may be, and let no shadow of fear dim what fate has joined." The river carried his words, a silent witness to a love defying society's bounds. Lily, in solitude, felt both longing and courage. She knew that love of this depth required patience, resilience, and willingness to endure hardship. Their love became a legend whispered among villagers, a rare purity transcending wealth, status, and fear. Time brought both joy and sorrow. Whispers of their bond reached those who could not bear such defiance of tradition. Lily's father, patient and prudent, grew increasingly suspicious of her restlessness and the mysterious letters. Fear for family honor weighed on his heart. Michael, unaware of the full opposition, continued to seek moments with Lily. He rode across fields for fleeting glimpses beneath the trees or by the riverside. Their hearts spoke in silence, their souls entwined beyond words. But the world outside their love was merciless. One afternoon, a jealous neighbor informed Lily's father of secret meetings. The news ignited concern and anger. "Lily," he said, "there are rumors about this man, Michael. Tell me the truth. What is happening?" Trembling, she replied, "Father, my heart belongs to Michael. He is noble and honorable. I do not seek defiance, only understanding." Her father's face darkened. "This love could ruin our family's honor. You must end it at once." Lily's spirit could not be subdued. She pleaded for recognition of the purity of her devotion. Words met the unyielding wall of tradition. Lily continued secret communications. Hidden messages, letters buried along the riverbank, songs whispered on the night wind. Each act was a small rebellion, a defiance of rules that sought to bind her. Michael sensed growing distance and feared for their love. Under darkness, he approached Lily. Their reunion was brief but intense. "The world conspires against us, yet our hearts must remain true," Michael whispered. "But even our hearts may be tested," Lily said. "My father's anger grows. Our love may demand a sacrifice I am not ready for." Society demanded conformity, making each encounter riskier. Rumors and jealousy intensified, and separation became inevitable. Letters became their lifeline, the river their witness, and the night sky their sanctuary. Though apart, their devotion strengthened. Every hardship was met with courage. They endured with fierce determination. Separation weighed heavily on Lily and Michael, yet a fire burned in their hearts, unextinguished by distance or fear. Michael sought counsel and devised a way to reach Lily and gain her father's trust. With determination, he journeyed across villages, sending messages and seeking mediators to soften opposition. Lily's days were filled with hope and despair. Letters from Michael were lifelines, the river, prayers. Her father could no longer ignore the purity of her devotion or Michael's respectful conduct. Eventually, he granted cautious approval. Reunited at last, tears of joy streamed as their love emerged from shadows into light, sanctioned by family blessing and destiny's favor. Life had left its mark, scars tempered by patience and understanding. Their love, tested and triumphant, became enduring. Every glance and touch carried the memory of struggle and triumph. In years to come, their story became legend. Villagers recounted a love that bridged fear and tradition, inspiring courage and patience in young hearts. Michael and Lily, grateful and humble, found their greatest treasure in each other's companionship. Together they walked through orchards, by rivers, and beneath the moon that once witnessed their secret meetings. The river flowed on, the wind whispered their tale, and their love, eternal and unwavering, remained beyond the reach of worldly trials. Thus, Lily and Michael's saga concluded, a timeless testament to love, courage, and the indomitable human heart. If you enjoyed this story, please like the video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to my channel for more heartfelt tales. Your support means a lot. Don't forget to leave your suggestions in the comments to help me improve and bring even better stories for you.